eyes on him, which too fast, able to pull through right there.
These are some of the most dangerous shots, Sleegy, when the ball's bouncing and it hits that crossbar. You're never quite sure where it's going to go when you're jumping from as far away as Too Fast was, but he makes the read, and North Texas need to close this.
Lethamir corrupted G to Rocco? Oh god, that sounds like a recipe for disaster. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, Yummy coming on here clearly just shows just the intellectual ability of that old bearded man. And I mean, it's a great list. That's why he won. You know, it looked.
But G2 trying to change that story here with the early wins, and there's some bumps.
And again.
How does he do this? He somehow dodges the fullback and still makes the save.
Yeah, I've said it before, I'll say it again. You'll be hard-pressed to find a guy better in a 2-on-1 or 3-on-1 than Justin.
An OT.
Too many uncontrolled clears into the corner. Smart play from Buddy. I don't know if it was intentional or not, leaves it.
Multiple leads in this game. A very short-lived 2-goal lead, but they're in jeopardy, and it's Dark who scores. Stockton gives them, I believe, their first lead of the game.
And this, heartbreaking for Syntax, but absolutely.
You can't just boom the ball downfield and chase it. You got to go to teammates, but you also can't just kind of dance around in your own defensive end. You got to move quickly like Syntax does.
Oh, man. And you talk about the exact opposite reaction of Dark. You better watch out. You might break your desk there, man. Be careful. It's just
Turbo,
it's just one
Turbo,
goal.
eat your heart out.
Just 1
seconds. Overtime looming on Champions Field. Oh no, that's the worst thing you could do with that ball. Dalton plays hero.
Guy had his pop-off game. 5 goals is the highest score we have seen in an individual game here in the National Championship bracket stacks.
Yeah, that was just incredible, and we kind of got to look in a couple different times at that game, and we saw him score the hat trick. It was like, okay, cool. We go back, he's scoring again. Like, he really just scored all 5 goals? Yeah, that is just absurd that a player can take over a game like that. I think it was this game right here. This game ends 5-4, and it's just all Cam Bam. It's Spuda-esque, honestly, except, Cam Bam, he doesn't need to do that, but he scores 3 unanswered goals to drag Penn State kicking and screaming into the next round. Just an incredible individual performance.
Cam Bam with a banger of a game there, and at the end, it is Penn State with the 4-1 over our South Florida.
Kickoff last time. What have Team Queso got for us this time? It's a very nice bum shot.
Oh, wow.
Set. Wiped out. Another passing play. Atomic looks like. Oh my goodness! You could not.
Moving forward, Northeastern's run comes to an end despite having the best jerseys in the tournament. Another team to watch was
interesting for anyone with the eagle eyes out there. UCF not playing with their normal lineup, and that might be why we're seeing this 3-0 lead from Stockton as they had to sub in.
Reticence stuffed by Braun B. Tristan to follow up, and his E-United teammate Ajax there for the stop. 2 minutes to go. That's dropped down to low tech. Not something that normally scares Akron. Big bump on Tristan. Braun B got it through. Yo, it goes in.
Do we just see another old goal this time for
Akron?
Who is this from? I think
it's Tristan again.
Yeah, Buzz tries to hit it out, hits it right into Tristan, and okay, LSU with the lead once again off an own goal.
Well, Buzz, he'll laugh it off. But that's the lead. Back.
And for me, Akron have a lot to prove to me. I hear all this talk about how great Akron is, how they're the #1 team, how they're the reigning champs, and I come in and they looked lackluster yesterday. I'm going to be honest.
They did.
They didn't look like they should have won the series, but to their testament, they did. So I want to see a domination here if they're the team that everyone hypes up so much. Puts it home, and it's a fitting end as Sleff had 3 overtime goals for his team, and Masseter holding that reverse sweep broom. And if that speaks to their mental going into this tournament year over some teams, and it puts teams in situations like this where, that one bad decision, Daz, that you go up for a ball, that the fast team just reads better. And Noxus is gonna ice this one for the boys as they're gonna take the sweep here against Stockton, and just to highlight again, Northwood is so impressive with the speed, and in my opinion, Daz, to counter that.
Spark in front for Tricks, and Spark will at least try to keep this up.
That was good.
Can he get one at the end? He does! Spark scores off the demolition!
We got to talk about this notable rosters list because it's a bunch of malarkey going on in the notable rosters list. Whoever made this roster list on Reddit, I'm gonna need you to make some small adjustments, okay? Because who do y'all have on this notable rosters list? I got to open up the Reddit thread.
They have a lot of good people.
They have a lot of good people, but they're missing great people. Okay, they're missing great people,
like you,
especially in the United States category. Absolutely, absolutely. Do I need to say it again? Absolutely. What I got? We got Chronovi, Astro, Aeon, Drees, Musty, Flintz, Rizzo, Sis, Fireburner, and not Damar, Debaber, Williams, Austin Franklin is in my net, Raul, Diaz, Raul Diz. They don't have that roster on the notable teams list? Are you kidding me?
Oh my gosh, speak to him.
Austin 2 is one of the best teams in the league. Come on now. Come on now, do Game Insider Puckett for keeping us updated.
I've been called an Ohio State bias, Daz, while you were gone.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm a big Slep stan, as Masseter pointed out, called me out in chat. Shiro again, stepping up for his team big so far today as he finds the ball wide of the post and tucks it home.
Smiles coming out of Masseter and Ohio State Scar.
Noli will get in the way. Now extra, putting it off the crossbar. This one's over the top of Mark by 8. Guild will get a moment to breathe, but Mark by 8 turns it back around. Monkey moves up for it. Does he finally tap it through? No! Into Devo again!
Oh my goodness, how does he keep making the save and he had no...
Are you no? You're comparing Reynolds to Garrett G? Are you being sacrilegious on this stream?
Are you saying Reynolds is that much worse than Garrett?
As a captain? As a leader? As a player? That's Garrett Gordon. That's a world champ. That's the general. If you want to make a team, you want to make an American team, you pick Garrett Gordon. That's #1 pick. Are you really putting Reynolds on that totem pole? Stop right now. I love
Gordon with LJ and Percy.
I love that's a different team. I'm talking about Garrett G with first kill in Chicago. You sat on this stream. You sat on the stream for 3 months, gassing first kill like he's some.
Like it's a machine.
Go to you sit on this stream for 3 months, gassing the machine.
The impact on this team that without Garrett G got slapped by, I'd probably say arguably the 4th best team in Europe.
Second best team right now in Europe. Yep.
Debatable.
Not debatable. Second best team.
Definitely debatable. But you think
they'll still have a couple downfield, and that's still a threat for Ohio State to contend with. Drop down past to Buddy, 1 man to beat, and the crossbar stoned him again. 5 seconds.
The Skippy back down. Oh my goodness! What was that? The Skippy somehow able to find a touch on the most improbable play I've ever seen. It pings off of 2 players, and he's just
there in a 1-0 lead for South Florida Green against Penn State. I want to see what's going on with the Hens, though. They've been scoring at will. We'll get back to them in a little bit. Right now, it is South Florida holding on to a lead, but Penn State has been attacking.
Banger down.
J-Ups on the cheat up. Justin hanging back on the well-won challenge from kickoff. Squishy gave it to him there and then put a shot on target for some defenders out. G2 down right now, but a demolition on a Squishy will change things. Passing field to Drees, gets it on the top of 1. Justin looking to get bumped in net by Chicago.
Series, but they've been solid. It could have been very easily 12, 13, or 14 against Ground Zero so far. Drippe against Torsos. Oh, physical play! A missile going through the net.
If there's anyone who could come up with it when Cringe need to, it's Drippe. Pop, and then Torsos, as physical as he's been, he gets a taste of his own medicine. Removed from the play as that one sails in for Cringe.
The torpedo just blasts him. I couldn't ask for anything more out of Missouri S&T. They're going to be playing with house money at this point.
still trying to find anything to take this lead. Oh, well, speaking of anything, they'll take that right there. Look at that player, Cam Dark. He couldn't be happier in that situation.
Chat, he does have a neck.
I mean,
that you get as well with a 3-game advantage, or at least they had a 3-game advantage. Now it's nothing here for Solaree. They can't afford to make any mistakes. So unless it's 100, oh no way, Mark!
Whoa! What
that
was
one out?
this? Mark! What on
So good!
I mean, who does that? Who
Okay,
even
Johnny,
goes
I wasn't
for that
happy with
shot?
I was not happy with the last opening goal to be the tournament winner. I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, if that was the tournament, I think we are going to be okay with that one, Mark. I was speechless. I was just hanging there thinking, did he just do that? Did he just pinch that in from the halfway line closer to the ceiling? I think he was right next to the ceiling, but Mark by 8 is, I think, the best pressure player in the world at the moment. Nobody disrupts the play like this guy. So unpredictable. A chance for Solaree and Astral. Sorry, Farah is the one who takes it.
It's called Bluey in, who jumps out of the way of the ball. Arju very low on boost, as is Matane, as is Bluey. The boost starving may be critical for Galaxy Race, but Arju air dribbling it out of his own half. Over 1, over 2! And Arju with the best shot of the game, and it finds the net.
Oh, Monkey with an extra. See you later, lads. Arju's got...
Let's see what LSU can do now that they're in this position. No, I say that in buzz! He means business. What is this goal?
and he puts this over low tech. Tristan thrown out of what a save. We're all tied up. Little jeopardy between the United boys.
We'll see which of these teams really brings out the mechanics here too. Looking at these teams, oh, that was a mistake from Ghost. He backflips, and Daffy shot goes top left.
Daffy with an insane pass from Don. I don't even know if he meant to get that angle. Daffy, incredible redirect off the very tip of his car. When you do that, it adds a lot of power to the ball, almost like a pinch. And the defender backflipped, giving Charlotte a tie game. Looks to be outpaced, which isn't surprising.
Oh my goodness.
And Stacks, I can't even finish a sentence because there's a complete breakdown on the goal line as Tristan outplays 3 James Madison players. I agree with slowing it down as it's... Oh no! Complete disaster for Delaware's. The ball just drops in front.
Lassiter's got the broom.
OH!
He just held the broom and shook it. But you got 6 seconds, my guy. It'll be the longest 6 seconds of this tournament for Ohio State. Delaware has the ball.
As every time I speak, the ball just goes in the net for Northwood. Ill read on the bounce here, and man, LSU would like to have that one back.
The corner, he won't have to play just yet. And now with the saves. Let's go to 9 minutes, why not? I'm down for 3 games. They're in the middle, Flame. Sent high, oh my goodness, Torsas up for it. Back down, Sicky puts it away. Cassio could win the game, but Kami has him blocked. And now back in front of the box, Torsas and Sicky. No! You're kidding! Absolute tragedy for Renegades! Torsas taking his time. He knew he had all the time in the world to get up to it. And his teammate panics and just smashes it into their own goal. Tragedy is the perfect word to describe that. You have got to be kidding me. That's how that ended? Oh my goodness. I don't know what to think right now. Veloce, congratulations. They're through to day 3. And Renegades, absolute heartbreaker. One they will not be thinking about.
On lockdown for a good, it had to be at least 45 seconds. I might have underestimated, but man, oh man.
I love it.
Teammates, I love it. He talks a big game. The guy could sell a stack of Bibles to an atheist. Listen, teammates, you were talking about Braun B on our first touch segment before. You said...
Next goal is the RLCS World Championship. Turbo pulls it up high, gets the flick, Turbo!
Boy. Both teams kind of going to wipe some sweat off their brow when this is all said and done. They don't have any time to breathe easy just yet.
Oh
what
my
a bump!
goodness.
And we're going to keep on playing. Who is it?
Forrest, but it's not gonna be enough. Texas Tech off the back of C-Money, and that pass from Flashosaurus able to put it through almost the block coming in from Northwood, but great play coming from Texas Tech. Ooh, good pickup here from Tristan. That's gonna be sealing down, but it's a bit earlier than he wanted. Buzz, oh, double save from UCF to follow a backboard. Can Tristan get...
Mentioned earlier, the Stockton was up huge. I think they were up 4-0 at one point. Northeastern has at least got it back within 3, and they've had a couple looks to get even closer to beat them, right? I mean, that's the key to beating Cal State Fullerton. And to Danny and Fantasy Outlaws credit, they stepped up. You know, that.
Welcome to the Level Next Rocket League Spring Showcase National Championship and the battle for the $125,000 prize pool. Here's how we got here. Teams from your favorite colleges across the country assembled and competed in the regional stage May 20th through the 23rd. The winner of each regional conference advanced directly to the national championship bracket. The second and third place finishers moved into our last chance qualifier, a winner-go-home single elimination bracket where only 8 lucky teams survived. And that brings us to the national championship, where the top 24 teams in the country battle for the glory of their school, a piece of the prize pool, and their place in Rocket League history. Make sure to tune in June 4th, 5th, and 6th to cheer on your team to the top of the podium and follow the Level Next Twitch page so you don't miss a minute of the supersonic, acrobatic, rocket-powered action. Who will be crowned the national champion and which teams will be stopped in their tracks? We're about to find out. This is Rocket